Hello everyone, welcome to CATIA tutorial. In this session, I am going to explain the view toolbar that is available at the bottom of the CATIA V5 workbench. This is the view toolbar options. In this first one is fly mode, fit all in, pan, rotate, zoom in, zoom out, normal view, create multi-view, isometric view, shading, hide or show. Last one is swap visible space. This toolbar contains CATIA V5 specific functions. Most of the tools apply to all of the workbenches. In this first tool is fly mode. Sets the fly mode. This is a very powerful and fun tool. Reference lessons covering the DMU workbenches on how to use this tool. Go to the second one, fit all in. This tool will show the extent of all the graphics currently on the screen. It is a quick way to see what elements are on the screen and where they are in relationship to one another. Now choose this option. Next one is pan tool. This tool allows you to move the part around on the screen. The part does not change its location in the XYZ coordinate systems, only in relation to the screen. Every time you want to pan the part, you must select this tool first. Unless you have a 3 button mouse, the quick keys. With a 3 button mouse, you can press the middle mouse button down and drag the part to the desired location on the screen. Next tool is rotate. This tool allows you to rotate the part in three-dimensional space. It will place a representation of a space ball, that is sphere, in the center of the screen. There is a three-dimensional X on the space ball, and the part will rotate accordingly. This tool is critical to part manipulation. It is important that you get the hang of rotating the part to the orientation you want. This tool must be selected every time you want to rotate the part. This process is explained and shown step by step in coming lessons. The quick is a quicker method is using the mouse. Press the middle mouse button first. While holding the middle button down, press the left mouse key. Press the left mouse button and drag the mouse around on the sphere. Another method is to press Ctrl key while pressing the middle mouse button. and dragging the mouse around the screen. Another method is to press the control key while pressing the middle mouse button and dragging the mouse around the screen. Next tool is zoom in. This is similar to other graphics programs. This allows you to get a closer look at finer detail. The quick is press the middle mouse button, hold it down as you press left mouse button and release it. Now use the mouse to drag the cursor up the screen and the part will zoom in. Using the mouse to zoom in is a much smoother zooming method. You have more control. Next tool is zoom out. This is similar to other graphics program. This allows you to get the big picture, making the parts smaller. The quick is press the middle mouse button, hold it down as you press the left mouse button and release it. Now drag the mouse down the screen and the part will zoom out. Next tool is normal view. This tool allows you to view a particular plane or surface in a true length view. You specify the plane or surface and CATIA V5 will rotate the plane or surface 90 degrees to your screen view. This will make the geometry on that plane or surface true length. This is a very useful tool. You could try to rotate a plane using the spacebar so it is normal to your point of view, but you could only get it close. This tool gets it exact. This tool can also be used to flip the direction in which view a sketch. If in any of the lessons you go into the sketcher workbench and your view is from the wrong direction, use this tool to flip your view 180 degrees. It will switch your point of view from looking down on a part to looking up from the bottom. For example, I am selecting this normal view and select any one surface. It shows the normal view of that surface. Next one is create multiple views. The window is divided into four sub windows. This is the window 1, window 2, window 3, window 4. Next one is quick view mode. This tool icon has the arrow to the bottom right of it. The uh, the tool options are all of the orthographic view options. The important note is the view projection is dependent on the plane the body was created on. In this first one is isometric view. Now I am selecting this isometric view. Select this tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to an isometric view. Now select Front View tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to a front view. Now select Back View tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to a back view. Now select Right View tool. This tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to a right view. Now select Top View tool. This tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to a top view. Last one is Bottom View. Now select this Bottom View tool. This tool and CATIA V5 will rotate your part to a bottom view. Next one is View Mode. Has the this tool icon has the arrow to the bottom right of it. There are 6 different options associated with this tool. In this first one is shading. This tool show the solid shaded without any edge line representation. Next one is shading with edges. This tool allows you to control how your part is going to be represented, how it looks on the screen. This tool shows the solid shaded and with the edge line representation. The majority of the graphics in this the majority of the graphics uh, in the coming lessons are represented in this format. Next one is shading with edges without smooth edges. Next option is shading with edges and hidden edges. This tool shows the solid shaded and the edge line hidden. Next option is shading with material. Next option is uh, wireframe NHR. This show the part as a wireframe, that means no solid, no shading. The NHR means no hidden line removal. With no hidden line removed, all edges of the part will be visible at all times. This can be confusing at times. You could lose track of which is the front side and which is the back side of a part. In this last option is customize view. parameters. This tool will bring up a custom view modes window that gives you many different parameters to choose from, that is lines and points, edges and points, all edges are visible, smooth edges, no smooth edges, all points, no vertices, colored edges from spaces, outlines, line on line, no wires, no axes, no points. If you apply material to your solid, you will not see the material represented unless you select the material option in the custom view modes window. Next option is hide or show. This tool Hide or show this tool allows you to select any entity or multiple entities and place them in no show space. This removes the selected entity or entities from the working space. Sometimes there are entities that you want to keep for future references but do not want them visually in the way. You can pull the entities back into the working space when you are ready for them. The last option is swap visible space. This tool works hand in hand in hand with the hide or show tool. Selecting this tool will take you out of the working space window and into the no show space. To pull an element from the no show space, you would select the swap visible space tool icon. This would show the no show space. You could select the entity you want back in the working space and then select the hide or show tool icon. This would take the entity back to the working space. You would then need to select the swap visible space tool icon to get back to the working space. This can be confusing. Try bringing a part back and forth until you get control of the two tools. This is the brief discussion about view toolbar. I hope this is very clear to everyone. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe my channel for more updates.